Good morning guys, welcome to a very cold Sunday. We're back on the car again today. The last video you would have seen was us installing the exhaust and finishing off the underneath of the car. What you wouldn't have seen in that video is though we obviously shut the cameras off and then put the wheels, spacers and actually lowered the car, which is something we wanted to do well since the last few months really. We didn't film that, we should have done, because it would have been good to lapse into the video. So this video we're going to get the cover off the car and then show you what it looks like on the wheels and then explain what we're going to do today. Right guys, so the plan of action today is, as I mentioned in the introduction, we got the wheels on the car and we only bolted them up with a breaker bar just so we could get the car on the wheels and just to get what it looks like with the fitment. So what we've got on the car is from the shots you'll have seen is a set of R33. We've got 9.5 in the rear and in the front we've got an 8.5. Then spacer wise, I'm pretty sure, I need to double check, it's a 15mm spacer in the front and a 20mm spacer in the rear. But what we're going to do next is go around all four corners, torque them up with a torque wrench to make sure they're all even and tight. Once you've done that, we're going to go move on to the front of the car and do an oil change because we're still on the old oil. Get the oil change done, which should be nice and simple. And then, as I mentioned in the last video on installing the exhaust, we weren't sure if the battery had any charge. So that's what we're going to do last as a finisher for the video, is try and get the car started. And then I've not even heard the new exhaust either, so it'd be good to see what it sounds like. And maybe even get it just to move off the drive and back on again and make sure that the gearbox engages. As I don't know if I mentioned before, but obviously the previous owner had this car stored for a long time and it's been in my possession for 2 years, so technically it's not driven for 7 years or so. So it'll be interesting to actually see it move finally. So yeah guys, that's what we've got planned. I'll set up a time lapse doing one or two of the wheels. I'm not going to do all four on a time lapse, and then we'll move on to the oil change. We haven't done any updates because obviously due to low being so cold, so we've just cracked on with it. But as we mentioned, all four wheels have been torqued and the spacers have been torqued. We've done the oil change, which I think there's some time lapse footage, so you will have seen that or it'll follow. But yeah, I think we're in a position just to start it up. So we'll set up the camera. We've got a mic as well that we're using today, so hopefully the sound quality is a little bit better. But we'll set up the camera behind the car and we'll fire it up and let's listen to what it sounds like.
was the first run?
Very good.
Big smile on your face. Cool. Well,
very impressed. Brakes seem to work. Suspension felt not too bad. We've got a slight bit of difference. So it's a little lower. And the brakes obviously needs a bedding. But yeah, happy. Reverses, goes in first, goes in second.
oil leaks? No?
No, well, I don't think so. We checked before we drove it.
Exhaust leaks from the new exhaust? Can't see anything, or?
Can't see anything.
Job's a good one.
Job's a good one. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. I think that's where we're going to end it today.